Hello friends, this is me, your host. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are well and doing great. So today I'm back with another to give a review on another book which is One Click. This book is by Andrea Mara, and in this we will get to know one photo couldn't hurt it. Could it? This book will keep you guessing, it pulls you in and won't let you go. It's a cracking read. Mara is a master of the red herring. The woman is where she is every day. Her eyes closed, her face turned to the sun, and she has no idea I am here. Turquoise waves lap around her feet and the low frame of her deck chair. Dark red hair glints in the morning light, and her book hangs loosely in her hand. It's utopia wrapped up in single scare shot, and I can't resist. My phone is on silent. My phone is on silent, and there is no telltale click when I take the photo. But still, she glances up. Does she know? She looks at me for a moment, then down to her book. I turn and take some more shots out to sea this time. My arms drop to my sides, and I stand for a moment, breathing in the sea air, letting the babble of accents wash over me. Then a wave splashes across my feet, and the spell is broken. My wet trainers squelch on the sand on the way back to the campsite. I should run, but it's too hot. Too hot now, and I am tired. Or maybe older than yesterday when I'm sure I ran for longer. Cafe Paticini comes the familiar call from the kiosk. Cappuccino per favor, I say, feeling only slightly guilty that I don't have enough money with me to take pastries back to the girls. I will drink my coffee on the walk so they don't get cranky. I think picturing the raised eyebrow look she's been perfecting since we arrived in Italy. The coffee is strong and hot as it hits the back of my throat. Mom, did you bring us anything? Rebecca asks. As I walk up to the deck, not looking up from her phone, her hand hovers absent mindedly over a plate of toast. Are you on Snapchat again? It's going to cost a fortune, Rebecca. Now she looks up and there is the raised eyebrow. Did you bring us pastries? She asks and takes a bite of toast. Nope, I didn't have any money with me, I tell. I tell her, where's Eva? Still in bed, she says, going back to her phone, pulling up a chair beside her. I can scan through. I can scan through my photos. 14 taken this morning. The girls will have a field day. They never take photos of the sea or anything that doesn't have a pouting human in the foreground. And they can't understand why I do. I stop when I get to the girl with the dark red hair. There is something about her expression that radiates an easy indifference to the sunbathers. And paddlers around her. The way the book hangs from her hand, the tilt of her wrist, the way the book hangs, her upturned, unlined face, the blush colored dress against nutmeg skin, a turquoise bracelet, the only flash of color. A sun goddess dressed up as a carefully millennial. Clicking into Instagram, I upload the photo. It doesn't need a filter. The girl on the beach speaks for herself. I type a caption. All. The envy on my morning run. This is. I hit share and put down my phone as Eva pads out of the mobile home and flops into a chair. I am starving. Did you bring us anything? Hey, Rebecca, did you eat all the bread? And just like that, I'm back to the real world of ever hungry teens and bickering siblings. It's after lunch before I check into Instagram. 354 likes already. I share it on Facebook and Twitter too, and Rebecca catches me smiling. Mom, are you obsessing over with your blog again? You are never off that phone, she says, mimicking me. It's not my blog, it's Instagram, and I'm just checking it. I haven't been on in hours actually, I say, mimicking her back. She leans in to have a look. Who's that in the pic? I don't know, just a woman I saw on my run this morning. Doesn't she look so happy and chilled? Yeah. Does she know you took her photo though? Did you ask her? No, but it's just a photo of the beach. People take pictures like all the time. With strangers in them, I mean. Sure, but this picture is very much about her. And now you have put it online. Like you can see her really clearly. She's not just one of the crowd. Ha, you are constantly telling us not to post photos without permission. And now you have just gone and done it. Excuse me, it's not the same thing. Photographers take pictures. Photographers take pictures like this all the time. It's a candid shot. I'm aware of how defensive I sound, and watching my daughter do her eyebrow raise perfect. I see she is too. I can hear her telling Eva about it, and I can picture the eye rolls, shutting out their voices. I look down again at my phone. It's just a good photo. That's all. And the woman will never know I took it. Even if she did, she'd surely be flattered. She's beautiful and she has 354 likes now, too. At the pool, the girl jumps straight in the water while I stay on a sun lounger with my book. Hey, how are you doing? Are you here on your own? She asks. I nod towards the pool table where Eva and Rebecca are posing for a boy taking a photo. My daughters are over there with some people much cooler than me. Are you here with anyone? She shakes her head and her hair flows like a mane around her shoulders. Tonight she is wearing a floaty jade green dress. My mother would approve. If she could, my mother would have me dressed Rebecca in green, and only green, since the first moment we realized we had we had if she could, my mother would have me dressed Rebecca in green, and only green, since the first moment we realized we had a red haired child. Though she might not approve of the turquoise blue bracelet Celio is wearing. Its silver elephant charm rattling against the beats. Blue and green must never be seen is another of my blue and green must never be seen is another of my mother's top fashion tips. Yes, all alone tonight, Celio says. Well, I am traveling alone, but I did meet a nice guy from Sweden who kept me company the last year. He's gone back to Stockholm. I say Stockholm, but actually I have no idea where he was from. He was beautiful. Hey, you still wear your ring, I see. She points at my finger. My hand covers it instinctively. I know, it's silly. She shrugs. She shrugs a lot, but it suits her. I haven't told anyone about the split, so I keep the ring on. Eyebrows arch at me. Wow, why is that? A sip of wine slows my answer. I suppose I'm just not ready to announce to everyone what a failure I am. Celio laughs. Celio laughs. I don't know what's funny about a marriage breakup. Maybe it's an age thing. She can be more than 29 or 30. Look, sorry. I don't mean to make fun. It just makes no sense to me. Why not tell people and start looking forward? Moving on. So let's see a photo of him, she says, once the wine arrives. Who? Your husband? Why she wants to see him, I have no idea. But I pull up the photo on my phone, hand it to her. She studies it for a moment, then hands it back. You are so far out of his league. You know that, right? I laugh and then choke a little on my wine. Seriously, you are a beautiful woman. How old are you? I'm so taken aback by her directness. I don't even consider not answering. 40. Wow, you look amazing for 40. Your husband, not so much. He's older than you, right? Only by 5 years. I think he looks pretty good for his age. Nah, he looks like a man who enjoys his wine and steak too much. You can tell by his skin and his eyes. You can take good care of yourself. I can see that. You will meet someone new. Jesus, I'm not looking to meet anyone new. I'm a 40-year-old. I am a 40-year-old mother of two teens with a busy job, a falling down house, and a time consuming mother. Meeting someone new is the last thing on my mind. She swirls her drink, staring at me as she does. It's awkward, and I drop my gaze to her wine, wondering if it's going to spill over the side. But Celio doesn't seem like a person who ever spills wine. Don't sell yourself short. I suspect you already have. So maybe don't do it again. My mother is the only person I know who is this direct. But somehow with Celio, it doesn't make me want to tear my hair cut. In fact, I almost believe her. Touching my phone screen, I make the photo of Dave appear again. Maybe he has gone to seed a little. Anyway, enough about me, I say out loud. What has you living in Ireland? Oh, I got restless in New York, and there may have been a spot of boy trouble. She does one of her shrugs, mermaid shrugs. I like it there. People just leave you to do your thing. From New York to Dublin, that must be a culture shock. What do you do for work? I mean, this and that. A bit of bartending, some graphic design. I manage social media for a couple of restaurants near where I live too. It's cool, nothing. Marcus leaned back on his stool and looked at them, assessing them for what? Then Marcus didn't react. Instead, he pointed to a small table in the far corner and they move suggested they move there. Maybe everything would be okay. And it was okay. Not amazing, but okay. But mostly he sat back and watched. Erica was beside him and made a big effort to include him in every conversation. Ruth was beside Celio and was much quieter than usual. At the time, Celio thought it was because of work. She had been having some trouble with her boss. After she wished it had been simple. At last call, Erica suggested they go on to a cocktail bar on Union Avenue, and Celio realized she had a dilemma. She and Marcus had never gone anywhere other than her apartment together. This would be new territory. Looking over, she caught him staring at her and starting to get the familiar fluttery feeling. There was no question about another bar. They were going home. When she told the girls, Erica winked and Ruth smiled, though there was something not quite real about it. Celio promised they'd catch a movie Sunday night to make up for leaving early. And they said goodbye. On the way home, she asked Marcus what he thought of her friends. They are fine, he said, his voice neutral. Very normal women with very normal lives. Somehow, he made the word normal sound like an insult, and Celio was hurt on their behalf. Not like you, Celio, he added. You are quite different. I am becoming very distracted by you. And as he took her hand, she forgot all about being hurt and wondered if tonight perhaps he had stay over. He didn't stay over, but he did pick up her phone and type something in. His number, he said, in case she had a cancelled shift again. Then, cool as always, he got dressed and smoked his cigarette on the balcony. But letting before letting himself out, he leaned across the bed and kissed her cheek. Distracted, he whispered, then left. Progress, she thought, then slept. In the morning, Celio spotted a text. Ruth had sent the night before. Can you call me before work tomorrow? You worried about the lack of commitment. I get that, Celio said. She sounded anxious. But I'm a big girl, and hey, I'm pretty sure we are heading towards settling down. Oh, Celio, Ruth said and went quiet. I'm kidding, I'm not settling down. I just mean I like him. Is that so bad? Silence again. I recognized him. Oh, that didn't sound good. She continued when Celio said nothing. From a profile picture on Facebook. Celio swung her leg out of bed and padded through to the kitchen. Well, he's allowed to be on Facebook. Though, confession time. I have totally searched and never found him. So maybe it's not him? It is. It's not his account. He's in the photo with a friend of mine. Shannon. It's her account. He is in her profile photo. Celio was aware of a slightly sick feeling in her stomach as she answered Ruth. Well, that doesn't mean anything. But even then, in that first moment, she knew that, of course, it meant something. She sank down on the couch. I'm so sorry, Ruth was saying, but I had to tell you, I don't really know Shannon, but I looked at her account and it's pretty clear she has a boyfriend. and his name is Marcus. Can you send me a screenshot? Sure. I am about to step into the elevator now, but call me later. Okay? Celio didn't answer. She disconnected the call and sat in her apartment. Staring at the wall, her phone buzzed with a new message. The photo of Shannon and Marcus. There was no doubt it was him. And suddenly, it was all so painfully clear. Of course, he didn't ever bring her back to his apartment. He was living with his girlfriend. How on earth had she not seen this? All along, she thought he was so mysterious, so unattainable, the ultimate commitment phobe. And really, it was the oldest story in the book. Well, screw him. Before she could stop to think about it, she searched for his number and sent on the photo with a short but clear message. I don't know who you think I am, and I certainly don't know who you are, but this is not how I do things. Don't come into the bar again. She pressed send and slumped back in the sofa, and then she called her mom. Dave's mouth is moving and he is saying something about what he is cooking for the girls tonight. But I am distracted by his cheeks. We are even redder now than they were a few days ago. And when I look down, I can see definite signs of a belly pushing through his shirt. Rubbing my thumb against the inside of my ringless finger, I turn this observation over and find a nugget of quiet glee. I'm thinking about Nadine and wondering if she's noticed when I realize he's asked me a question. Sorry, what was that? Jesus, Lauren, you are miles away. I was asking if you had any more trouble with the client who was going on about you being in Italy. I get up to boil the kettle again. Boil the kettle again. No, nothing about Italy. Other stuff, but I can't really talk about it because it came up in therapy. I get up. More tea. He looks at his watch. then up to the ceiling as though he is doing a calculation in his head. Are you all right? I ask, tipping the dregs into the sink. Yeah, just working out how much longer the gnocchi bake will be. I don't want the aubergines to dry out. I burst out laughing and he looks hurt. The what? You made what? Lauren, I just told you all about it. Were you listening at all? It's one of Nadine's recipes, vegetarian. It's very good. I'm still laughing, but I can. He is serious. 2 months ago, he didn't know an aubergine from his elbow. It sounds lovely. I'm sure the girls will really enjoy it. I didn't know you had gone vegetarian. I'm not really, but Nadine is. And it's not that bad when you try it. His cheeks pinkened further. Anyway, yeah, go on. I will have one more cup. The girls are probably putting on makeup or something. Are they? Finishing homework and throwing stuff in overnight bags. Don't worry, they will be down in time for your gnocchi bake. Cool. So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, your man at work and the social media. I gave him a look. It was one comment about Italy and it hasn't happened since. But even that it happened at all, he obviously found your blog. Aren't you getting too old for blogging and social media? Oh, Dave, excuse me. I just don't get it. Why talk to total strangers on the internet? I standing at the counter, passing this tea bag with a spoon to eke out every bit of tea into the hot water. Because I know he likes it weak. Okay, let me explain this one more time. I enjoy taking photos. I share them on my blog because engagement and reaction are a part of the enjoyment. I talk to, as you call them, strangers because that is in fact what millions of people all over the world do, and you might be surprised to hear this, but broadening your horizons, engaging in social and political debate, and chatting with and chatting with a diverse group of people from all over the globe is not a is not in fact a terrible idea. And it only seems to you that I'm too old because you are so far behind the curve. Jesus, Lauren, Dave's eyes are white. We are saved from further discussion by Eva, who arrives in looking for her hair straightener. Dave wants to know why she needs it. They are just sitting in to watch a film, and she rolls her eyes. And she rolls her eyes. Dave and I exchange looks. We both know that sigh. What's up, pet? Dave asks, reaching out to rub her arm. She jerks away from him and mumbles something into her scarf. What did you say? Dave asked. I said, is she going to be there? Who? Rebecca says nothing. Nadine, Dave, I say eventually. She means Nadine. Oh, right. No, she's gone out for tonight. So it's just the three of us. Yeah, but I bet she will be there in the morning, Rebecca says. Tracing a circle on the table with her finger. Well, yes, it's her house. So of course she'll be there. Dave is getting defensive now. He will never learn. Fine, I'm not going. Ah, Rebecca, come on. Don't be like that. We have a lovely night planned. I made nochi bake and he looks at his watch and actually I would better get going or it will be all dried out. God, I always forget how much I like your kitchen until I'm here on a sunny day. I would love if mine was bright like this. Claire is being kind. My kitchen is falling apart, but natural light and pale colors make it look bigger and brighter than it really is. You only got yours done up a few years ago. Will you stop? Tea or coffee? I ask, glancing at the clock. Too early for wine. Eva and Rebecca would sign me up for AA. If they came down and found us drinking wine at 4 o'clock on a Monday afternoon. Claire nods and opts for tea. She is head of IT for an IFSC bank and is on a rare day off, but says she is bored out of her mind. She was in here almost as soon as my car pulled out. How are they doing anyway? The girls, she asked, lowering her voice. I sit opposite, waiting for the kettle to boil. So this is all we have from this book. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to press the like button. And if you wanted to suggest any other book for a review, you can tell me in the comment section. I will surely make a video on that too. And if you wanted to buy any one of these best-selling books, you can visit our Amazon page and buy it from there. So I'll be back with another video with another book. Till then, just take care and goodbye.